Chovy's our best mid-set.
Yeah, exactly.
Although Faker was very good earlier today. Sorry.
We'll see how he does.
One of the two.
Either way, he just popped off.
Well, Chovy, he's already ghosting, breaks the face of Ruler, who does eventually flash. And that is one that you want to press.
Ghost Nimbus Cloak.
Ooh, he might be able to double scuttle though, which is dangerous as Chovy finds a bit of damage here onto B2D, but Clit is nearby. Phase Rush gonna get Chovy out majoritively, but Nimbus Cloak also gonna be very valuable after the flash. Ghost is just about available, and Chovy just comes over with this Scryer's Bloom. But as we were talking about, double scuttle.
Side lanes are gonna have to play safer, and actually
BDD has to flash. Kyoshik gets all of that movement speed. Chovy having to go home there, so we'll need to try and catch back up now. All right, if at first you don't succeed, just do it again. As the face breaker body slam, everything is gonna land, and first blood goes to Pyoshik's Echo. You guys have got that. We believe in you, Chovy. Clearing out some control wards. There's the gold card. Not a lot of damage here as Chovy will collect a lot of grit, gets a face breaker, and actually trying to turn around the aggression. Oh, Taxi's out, but in comes Pyoshik. Not enough to take down Chovy here as Timewinder gets some work done, but has to flash out as he spots the gold card. Just, it's not what they like. They did manage to get first blood though, and here's another parallel convergence. The flash over the Winter's Bite. Life is gonna die as Chovy grabs him on the tip of the flash. As there's a Destiny, and PDD's like, nope, there ain't no way I'm heading down there. As Ruler, he also felt it, and they're looking for the gank because Doran's gonna flash. Arrow is going to connect though, as we'll see whether they can dive this turret. Ruler picked up the aggro as Clit's gonna come in. That should finish this one off. And Carrier, he's got a big old barrel. We'll see whether he can find Rascal here. Flash has to be used as Doran, he's back up here. He will have a Mantrid Q as now Life is going to find Chovy. Chovy doesn't really care as 5 members of Gen G are up here. Rascal should be dead. Facebreaker picks him out of the sky, but Chovy might be punished. No, going to flash out of the way as there is the gold card on Doran, but he's going to be surrounded, most likely destroyed. So, top lane is going to be traded here as Glacial Fissure gets the knock up onto Chovy, but he gets underneath the turret and Carrier will be stunned. That has the safety of that structure. Whoop, there's another potential fight as Deft is underneath this turret. That ultimate went very, very wide as the gold card is not something... Oh, Deft doesn't have ultimate. As Carrier tries to push Life into the turret. One more auto will do it, but it doesn't work. Wildcards pick up the kill there as BDD now fighting against Carrier. Body slam here as the minions are on your side, Carrier. You can do it. No, but he can't. Doesn't have enough damage. We'll start off this Mountain Drake. So, Control Ward going to be replaced, so they now don't have one in the pit. But Gen G trying to find some positional advantage as Life might get the concussive blows here onto Chovy, who's just buying time. Down to half health is the Drake. Okay. Glacial Prison lands onto Doran, but otherwise nothing really going to happen. Chovy can get here at a moment's notice. Deft in the front line as Clit just walks over and steals it out from in front of DRX, and Chovy doesn't like it. He's going to dive right on top. Finds Ruler there with the face breaker as Clit trying to offer what he can, but he has no damage. Pyoshik gets on out of there. Chovy finds himself all alone, but he's got a haymaker and flashes after Doran. Another face breaker for the double kill. My God, he's coming after your pog points, BDD, and I don't think you're going to be able to do anything about it.
He's going to steal them all away, that's for sure. This guy with the double kill just running him down. He fights over the Drake. It was a lot of posturing. Take a look at Clid. He's just going to go over here at the perfect time. I got Dragon.
Yeah, he did.
He said, I ate the dragon, literally. And the green cast just going nuts in the background.
They were losing their minds.
Yeah.
That will continue.
Doran is really having trouble here. Here we go again.
Yeah. X-Deck Ultimatum comes down. Deft has been spotted. Flash from Doran gets the heal. The arrow picks the gap between them as now Deft looking for BDD. Another Captain Jack comes out as Carrie is just going to bop the TF, and now Rascal running between turrets, flashes towards Doran. Oh no, the tactical sweep comes in. He gets another Inspires. Now Deft will be able to find it. Oh no, Gen G just got outplayed.
As 3-on-2, you're not going to have enough damage to really take that down this early on in the game, but here comes the TP.
Yep, looking for the flanking play right now as a Featherstorm very early in this fight. Chovy actually wanting to find a position, gets a 2-man facebreaker. He's tanking up a lot of damage. He's got a lot of grit as he is going to showstopper BDD out of this fight. The rest of DRX, though, are on the run. Rascal still lying in wait, and oh no, the revenge is so swift and so sweet, but Pyosik goes back, does a lot of damage. It's not actually consequential in the end, as Deft is going to get slowed, gets a good snare onto Clid, but he's not out of the woods just yet, as Doran, not as scary as it turns out when he's lying in wait, is now Deft in melee range with a Camille. Absolutely not what he wants. And good night, Mr. Doran. As Chovy's still alive, by the way, he's just running around fighting Ruler. Almost gets out of the way of the gigantic hitbox of the enchanted crystal arrow. As he's still got flash, by the way, guys. He's not going to die.
Yeah.
And Rascal is going to go into Fog of War. Now Gen G looking for this Infernal. This will be soul point for them, as there's the Glacial Prison. They don't want to try and 50-50 this one. They're just going to destroy Carrier as Pyosik tries to get out, but he's going to be stunned. Dashes underneath his turret, tactical sweep. There's the ulti, and Rascal grabs the kill. Meanwhile, in the rest of the fight, DRX are running for the hills, and this should be Infernal taken down, and I'm a little bit excited because I think that this might be a 3-game series, Valdez.
Yeah, we're definitely edging towards that side for sure.
And Destiny's going to come out, so it's no longer a secret, but DRX are still on it. Teleport in, they're committing hard for this particular play, as BDD, a very conservative gate, and they're holding on to vision of this area, and Clid's like, I got this, boys. I will be able to steal this Baron away. And Gen G still just letting Baron do the damage, letting Rascal take an outer turret mid lane. There's the Glacial Prison. Showstopper comes in. That's going to make sure that the Piggy's not going to be able to get that work done. The Baron now consumed. Chovy surviving for so damn long. Rascal trying to get in there. Chovy's still alive, by the way, as Pyosik tries to get in, but he can't. And he's just going to throw his life away. Carrier also on a mission to try and get out, but Deft is singled out by Rascal beautifully, and Chovy's finally routed. And Doran, him and Carrier, the last men standing, is now Ruler trying to fight him. He gets himself a big old shield, avoids the volley, and I think the Karma is going to survive, but Gen G may win the game.
Yeah. Gen G should be able to do it. Somehow life dies. I don't know what's going on there. Karma is invincible, actually. Yeah, immortal.
Gen G may just take their second inhibitor instead, because I don't know whether Doran can actually do anything. Clid going to dive into the pit once again. The mind games onto Pyosik as he does get out. Flashes in. The Dragon's taken by Deft, of all people, so Clid should be taken. But now, the fight's on the Nexus turrets. Chovy looking for Ruler in life, but he's all by himself. Glacial Fissure's going to miss, and Pyosik not in range to get on top of Ruler. It's not going to be the Nexus turrets completely taken out just yet, as they're looking for it. Pyosik dives on into Ruler. Now it's Carrier's turn, and the Ashe is taken down. Doran dealing with so many super minions, they're not going to be able to get back for this one, and DRX are going to have their Nexus destroyed. Guys, this is the 50 gold that's important. It's not for killing the Drake, and that's only 25 anyway. Seems like DRX reign in chaos, but if Gen G find any semblance of control,
that was game number 2 between DRX versus Gen G, and Gen G with a powerful performance, they evened out the series, and Gen G went with a Brownie comp. Braum and Sejuani. Gen G had a lot of CC, and also they had a lot of priority onto the side lane with Twisted Fate and Camille. And DRX, they had Seth and Karma. Karma is a really good pick when the teams are grouped up. And Chovy took Ghost on Seth, however, maybe Teleport could have been a better choice for Seth in terms of macro and rotation. Well, after knowing the whole result of the game, we can analyze some of the bad choices that were made by the losing team, but at the same time, Seth was indeed doing a huge work, absorbing so much aggro in the mid lane, and also having a very clutch fight by himself. It was almost impossible for DRX to follow the side lane priority on the side of Gen G, so DRX, they had to focus on the objectives and keep calling them in for fights. Gen G had a very incredible and lucky steals onto the objectives, so they had more space to focus on the side lane. The game was going back and forth all throughout the game, and let's take a look at the top lane fight at the 9-minute mark of the game. Right before this moment, Karma fell to the engage coming out from Ashe, And some people might think that DRX was overextending. This was a 3 versus 5 fight. And at the beginning of this fight, they had even gold, but we can see that Echo is going for a counter jungling, and Zaya is also farming so much gold. So if DRX can manage to minimize their loss here, actually as a whole, DRX was keeping their lead in terms of the global gold. Well, if DRX rotated to other side of the map, Gen.G also could gain a lot more winning trades in this fight, but well, DRX was really smart, controlling the rotation of the players at this point of the game. And at the end of this fight, two teams had even amount of gold. And let's move on to the second highlight of the game. We could see how aggressive Gen.G is in the summer split. Camille was down at this point. So they called in Twisted Fate on the left side of the map. As DRX saw Twisted Fate, they were retreating on the right-hand side of the map, looking for some of the skirmish wins. It's really impressive how Ashe can zone out 3 players single-handedly, and then Rascal rejoined this fight with his teleport on the opposite side from Twisted Fate. DRX managed to retreat. Some of the players managed to retreat from that fight, but in the end, Gen.G picked up a lot of kills in order to punish DRX players overextending to raise that turret. As a tank champion, it is not easy to steal away an objective up against an aggressive pick like Echo, so it was really incredible seeing Clid showing a lot of Smite fight victories. It's time to check out the player of the game on the side of Gen.G. Midori and Pawn had a consensus on this, and Clid picked up the POG on Sejuani. The Dragon still was the key point. Instead of looking at the contribution for fights or skirmishes, well, Rascal and other players were also doing a lot of work. I mean, all 5 Gen.G players were doing their role perfectly, but all those Smite fight victories was so critical. And we had so much CC on the side of Gen.G. But in this game, Gragas didn't find any value of the pick itself. Clid picked up 9 votes out of 12, and we can also see that Rascal got a lot of recognition as well, playing Camille as the side lane champion. It's time to move on to game number 3, the decider game between DRX and Gen.G.